Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In Battlegrounds, we have bad matches, but we also have a lot of good matches. And today, I want to showcase one of my best ever. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so a bit of context before I get into this one. And that is that this is old footage. So I was digging around in my photo album and I found this from 14 months ago. This is from last January. In the polka dot power and power shield meta, as I call it, the puppy meta, because it's the meta where Werewolf by Night just went absolutely nuts. Like, top 3 most OP champions ever in any Battlegrounds meta. I believe at the time it was a 6-star rank 2, and he was taking down 7-star rank 2s in less than 40 seconds. Maybe the one showcased in this video was, at the time, 6-star rank 3, but he certainly wasn't fully leveled up. I didn't have any ISO. But actually, more context to add to this clip. On the day, earlier in the day, before I recorded this clip, I was watching one of Usafa's live streams. Now, Usafa, if you don't know Usafa, is one of the biggest accounts in the game. He is the whale to end all the whales, and I was watching his Battlegrounds live stream where he lost several matches that he really should not have lost. And I'll be honest, I went on my Alliance group chat and I said, what the hell is he doing? He doesn't know how to play. I was chatting some rubbish about him, and because karma exists, I kid you not 3 hours later, he popped up in Battlegrounds. He was my next opponent, and I just had to record it. But what followed is one for the history books. Okay, now let's get into it. So I saw the creator tag, and I saw his profile picture, and I saw For Loki, and I saw Usafa, and I had a little heart attack. But I was straight in to banning. I knew that I had to defend myself after what I'd said not 2 hours, 3 hours previously. And I banned his 7-star rank 3 version of Warlock, Onslaught, and Shuri. 3 characters that I am still quite scared of today. Onslaught certainly less so. But at the time, if he drafted that rank 3 Onslaught, it was a free round, offensively, defensively, I don't care. I had nothing against that level of power. I did not have a 7-star rank 3 at this time, I don't believe. If I did, I had Adam Warlock, who wasn't making too many waves in this meta. So I knew that I could beat him. I knew that Usafa was human, and I know that despite him having a 7-star rank 2 version of Photon, Maestro, and basically 6-star ascended versions of everything else, after what I saw in his live stream earlier that day, he is certainly capable of mistakes. If you don't watch too much of Usafa's content, he's a really affable guy. He makes great content, but he kind of bumbles his way through Battlegrounds, steamrolling anybody in his way, and when his opponents put together a semi-competent match, they tend to come out on top. But at the time, I believe he just crossed 10 million total base hero rating. Mine at the time was around that of 4 million, so it's about 2.5 times my size. And you can see every single champion in his deck is either a 7-star rank 2 or a 6-star rank 5 ascended. And nowadays, that's not scary, right? I can take that with my eyes closed. But back in the day, that was terrifying. You can see I have several 6-star rank 3s. I believe the puppy is indeed a 6-star rank 2 at this time. So I knew that I had to draft perfectly, I had to place perfectly, and I had to play perfectly if I wanted to have any sort of shot at winning this. And even then, it would have to be 2 rounds and done, because if I drag this on to round 3, he's just going to outlast me. And here I had no choice. I had to take Korg with Scorpion. I had nothing else. And what you're about to see is what I genuinely believe to be my best single Battlegrounds round I've ever played. I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to let this one play.
Calling me, calling me. They'll be calling
Alright. That's enough senseless adrenaline. Well done. That was a 6-star rank 4. I can't remember what signature level he was, but it certainly wasn't 200. Scorpion against a 7-star rank 2 version of Korg. That fight was, obviously it's rare, but it's not groundbreaking. It's been done before, but you'll be gone a long time if you want to find a Scorpion versus Korg fight any smoother than that. And I'll tell you, after I got out and I saw he hadn't finished yet, my hands were shaking because I knew it doesn't matter who he places on defense for round 2. I have to use the puppy now, and it's either 2-0 or I go through a horrible round 3 and end up losing. If I lose to either Photon or Maestro on defense, round 3 is not looking fun. So yeah, this was it. I have to place Korg on defense, I have to place the puppy on offense, and I have to get this right. My puppy at the moment was 6-star rank 2, I believe, and that's going to be a 7-star rank 2 version of Photon. We are going to have class disadvantage. We are going to have an entire rarity of power bearing down on me on this match. And, well, let's see how the puppy fares, shall we? To those of you who have forgotten just how ridiculous he was, as an offensive DOT champion, he gained passive vicious effects whenever he placed a DOT. And also, it was full moon at the time, so he started with 3 of his charges. Here, Photon would just not back away. I throw the heavy, she dexes it, but runs into the second bit. We're going to howl up and then charge off the SB2, and look at this. 50%, 40%. It's going faster than I can speak. I'm going to have to throw off the SP1, but that is lights out. Lights out. 7-star rank 2 version of Photon. Class disadvantage. 6-star rank 2 version of the pup. 51,500 points. Good game. Kushala's not done yet. Kushala's going to get just over 48k, I believe. Which is a good score. It's a good score against a Korg. But it ain't beating the puppy. Nobody was beating the puppy this meta. That was a full rarity of power ahead, and she could do nothing against it. I'll tell you what, after I won this match, I was I was going berserk. I was shouting. I called my friend. I was like, mate, you'll never believe what just happened. The guy I was chatting rubbish about, I just faced him. Anyway, yeah, I sincerely believe that to be the single best Battlegrounds match I have ever played. And I'm looking forward to more in the future. Yeah, Usafa, there you go. Just under 10 million. On that screen, although I believe if you went to his personal homepage, you'd see over 10 million. But that is just about all I have for you today. If you have made it this far, then thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.